Hold up. Okay. Hello, my beautiful people. It is your girl, Health Coach Tamala, with What's Up Wednesday. What's up? I've been missing for a couple of weeks. Not missing because I'm not missing. I'm here. But I have not been jumping on live for a couple of weeks because I just need a break. But anyway, today is What's Up Wednesday. And it's a very exciting week. Y'all know Mother's Day is on Sunday, but more importantly to me at this present moment, my husband and I will be celebrating 16 years. This is our sweet 16. So our sweet 16 anniversary is coming up on Friday, May 7th, 2005. We were established. Been together for 21 years. I cannot believe we've been together for 21 years. It has been 21 years we've been together. We'll be celebrating our sweet 16. I wish I'd tell them I need to get a new car. You know how for sweet 16 kids get a new car? I'm like, I need a new car. But anywho, I'm not worrying about that because we want to get a new house. So I want to get a new house. So I'll be satisfied with that. So that's going on this weekend. Sweet 16 anniversary, me and my baby. I cannot believe it. If you would have asked me 16 years ago would I have thought we would be still married, I probably would have said no. No way. I just didn't think it. It took us 8 years married before we got pregnant. That was another reason why I was like, because I'm like, if I don't have kids, I don't want to be married. So, anywho, God had other plans. So, here we are. 16 years married later, 21 years in the game, and we're still alive and kicking. We still do, how they say now. We still do. And you know, it's crazy because, you know, marriage it is what it is. Everybody's marriage is different. One thing I learned that you cannot compare your marriage to anyone else's marriage. You can't compare your life to anyone else's life in general, period. But definitely you can't compare your marriage or your spouse to anyone else because everybody's marriage is unique. Everyone, you know, accepts the things that they accept. Everyone draws the line where they draw the line. So yeah, you just can't compare yourself to anyone else in a relationship, period. So I just wanted to share that. I'm excited about that. And I also wanted to share some things with you guys because I've been listening to this guy on YouTube, and he calls himself Infinite Waters. Well, that's the name of his YouTube page, Infinite Waters. And just every once in a while, I subscribe to his page, so every once in a while I get notifications. If I see something that I think I may be interested in, I go ahead and jump on and listen. So anyway, I listened to him recently, and I just wanted to share with you guys some things that he was saying that I feel like are important. Things that we know, but you know, sometimes we know things, but we have to rehear them. We have to hear things over and over again, or maybe hear from a different person, or maybe hear it in a different way, and before it actually sinks in to be like, okay, I can get with that. So this guy, Infinite Waters, he was talking about things that we need to detach ourselves from. Things we need to detach ourselves from. And I'm thinking about, like, now everything is just different. I mean, everything is just different in general. COVID has just came. Even before COVID, I think shifting was happening. It had to be. And then so COVID came and kind of shut everything down. You know, relationships were tested. All types of relationships. Marriages, friendships, family relationships. Just things were tested. Then we have the whole big Black Lives Matter movement with all the unrest with police brutality and George Floyd in particular, and just all the different things that are going on with that. And things are changing, and I feel like people are in such a disarray in their minds. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like people are in a disarray, and some people may feel stuck. And when I say stuck, I feel like, you know, it's like they don't know what to do or what's sticking me, or why can't I maneuver? Why can't I move around? Why can't I, you know, get out of this place? And so he was talking about things we need to detach from. Detach. And think about that word detach. Detach means that I am separating myself from this. I am taking myself out of this position. I am severing ties with this. So that's what detach is. So he said, I think there are 10, but okay, let me get started. Things we need to detach ourselves from. This came from a guy, I don't know his real name, but his YouTube page is Infinite Waters. And the first thing he said was other people's opinions of us. Let me tell you. Detach. If you don't detach from anything else, and I think the older you get, the more mature you get, the more you get comfortable in your own skin, the easier it becomes. But he says we need to detach ourselves from the opinions of others. And then he went on to say, your opinion, their opinion won't break me because it did not make me. The opinion that someone else has of you cannot break you because it did not make you. That is deep to me. That is very deep. And I know a lot of times we are concerned about what other people think about what we're doing, who we are, decisions that we're making, and we can sometimes get tied up and wrapped up in that. And it's like, for what? For what? And not only can we sometimes get wrapped up in that, we can get stuck in their opinion, and we don't want to move forward because we're focusing on or hindered by the things that we've heard or the opinions of others of us. So the first thing was to detach from the opinions of others. It does not matter. It matters not. You think it does, but in the big scheme of things, it really, really doesn't. We need to detach ourselves from money. Money. Peace of mind is the highest form of wealth. Detaching ourselves from money. That's interesting. Of course, we need money to live. You need money to survive. You need money to, to have basic things. But some of us are so attached to our money that either that's all you're focused on as far as, I need more, or it could be all you focus on, I don't have enough, so it could be either positive, I'm trying to get more, make more, or it can be put you in a slump of, I don't have enough. Detach yourself from money, because honestly, if whatever you're doing, if you're passionate about what you're doing, whatever you're doing, especially like my entrepreneurs, this is important to me, because if you're passionate about what you're doing, and I'm very passionate about Revitalize Me and the desires that I have for it, money will find you. Like, you don't have to be so caught up in that wheel of money. You just don't have to be so caught up in that wheel of money. So yeah, detach ourselves from money. Peace of mind is your highest form of wealth. If you have peace of mind and you're feeling good, money cannot buy that. Look at all the celebrities who are rich and still go through so much turmoil, just personal turmoil. They just cannot get it together, even though they have money. So money cannot buy peace of mind. I love it. Detach yourself from, he says, government. And basically, when I think about this, I didn't write any notes under this particular one, but when I think about government, I'm thinking about the ideals of president, and president's gonna save us, Joe Biden is gonna save us, he's gonna make life better, or even how they're pushing this vaccine and everyone must get it, and the government is saying we need to do this by this day, we need to have this by this certain day, these many people need to be vaccinated by this day. Detach from that. Like, that's not, no. No, that's not where it's at. So don't get so caught up. We have to follow the laws of the land. Yes, you should follow the laws of the land. They're here to keep order, or to help us, keep order. However, it's not. To me, it's more like you take what you need from it and keep it moving. So detach yourself from government. Oh my gosh, detach yourself from excuses. Detaching ourselves from excuses, making excuses about why you can't do this, why you can't do this, la-da-da-da-da. So detach ourselves from making excuses. I know that sometimes we can procrastinate or hold ourselves back based on excuses. Detach yourself from that. Let's just exit out. It's no excuse. Just find a way and make a way. Find a way and make a way. And these things, I'm talking to myself personally as well. Find a way and make a way. Stop making excuses for what you can't do. There are people who came from nothing, literally nothing, and have picked themselves up from the dirt, like the kids say, from the dirt, and have made something of themselves just from scratch. detach yourself from excuses. Excuses just keep you bound in your mental and can be in your physical. Detach yourself from that. He also said detach yourself from eating animals. I agree. He's a vegetarian. He's a vegan. Actually, he's plant-based. So, yes, detaching yourself from eating animals. And it was more about, because we care about the land. We care about the animals. We care about the land. The more meat we consume, the more, pastures have to be, used up. So it's just using the land and detaching yourself from that position. When you have better health, better energy, better just overall being in your mind, body, and spirit when we eat more plant-based diet. So detaching ourselves from eating animal, okay? Detach ourselves from friends who do not serve you. That's the big one. Detaching ourselves from friends who do not serve us. And so just recently I was kind of like feeling some type of way about, I really don't have any friends. I don't have anybody I can just talk to. I don't have any, I just don't have any friends. I would like to have a group of friends. And then when I'm thinking about this, and the more I think about it, I'm like, okay, it's not just the fact of having friends, it's the quality of those friendships. So it's not about, okay, oh, I got some friends, we gonna hang out. You can have a group of girls who've been friends for, group of people, period. Girls, guys who've been friends from high school or from middle school, and they still hang out, and it just becomes comfortable and familiar. That don't mean that those are good friendships for you anymore. Those friendships may not be serving you. They might be depleting you. They might be holding you back. Detach yourselves from those friends who are no longer serving things in your life. If you're not pouring into them and they're not pouring into you, maybe those relationships are worth exploring, and maybe you have to worth detaching yourself from those relationships. No matter how comfortable or familiar they may feel, they may seem, you may have to detach yourselves from those relationships. So what I'm looking for, what I would like for my life is quality relationships, like really intimate relationships with another female. And it could just be one female, 1, 2 females, and I'll be happy with that. Ways that I can give to them and they can give to me, and we can grow in spiritually, mentally, physically, and just keep it moving like that. So detach yourself from friends who do not serve you any longer. And most of the time when you have friends who are no longer serving, you can feel it in your gut, but it feels familiar and you just used to being in that space. But you'll find that when you start cutting some of those things off, that you will see your growth. You will see things, change in you. You might start recognizing things about yourself that you didn't realize at first, or you were ignoring, okay? Detach yourself from past regrets. That's a big one. Detaching ourselves from past regrets. That is a big one. Because, a lot of times things in our past can hold us back, hold us down, and just keep us in this cycle of regret, and we don't move forward. So detaching ourselves from past regrets is a big one. Detach yourself from the idea of mistakes that you made, things you should have done, or things that you should not have done. The past is the past. Move on from it. Forgive yourself, forgive those people or whatever it is, and move on. Don't keep yourself wrapped up in those past regrets, because that's just what it is. It's a wrap up. And then years more will pass and you're still dealing with that, and you could have been doing something different with your life. So detach yourself from past regrets. Love it. Detach yourself from procrastination. Get it done. Get shit done. Just get it done. And this is for me personally. I know that I sometimes procrastinate on things that I want to do. I have so many ideas, and I'll just kind of like write them down and then put them on the back burner. I want to detach from that. Detach from procrastination. If I'm going to get it done, get it done. Don't talk about it. Be about it. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Do it. Do that shit. I'm telling you, you got to do it. You cannot sit around playing games with it. Life is too short. Procrastination is just a setup. A setup. And no matter whether you do it now, tomorrow, 10 years from now, life is still going to go on. So you might as well just do it. Do it now. And finally, I love it. Detach yourself from fear. Fear is false enemy appearing real. Fear is just a defense mechanism in our bodies that try to keep us safe. but it can also be a very big hindrance because we get so caught up in that fear and we don't move forward. But what I found out, even in little things, once I take that leap, once I take that dive, once I go in, I realized that what I thought I was afraid of wasn't even scary. It was actually enjoyable, or it was very doable. Detach yourself from fear. That is a huge one, ladies and gentlemen. If you find yourself always afraid to do this and always afraid to do that, I want to do this, but what if this, what if that? But what if? You only have one life, and once it's over, it is over. Once you get to a certain age, you don't have the same energy or gusto. Start now. Start now. Let's get it moving. And so all that goes back to the procrastination and excuse making. Fear is just the false enemy appearing real. It's not real. I'm telling you, it's not real. Once you get over that, once you put your foot in that water, you realize this wasn't even that deep. You can walk in. You can stand up. I can stand up in this water, and you can move forward. So detach yourself from that. So I love this, guys. I had to come and share this with you guys, and I wanted to do it outside because it is a gorgeous day. It is anniversary week. It is our sweet 16. I'm so happy to be with my baby, and that's what I also realized, that I'm looking for friendship. My husband is truly my best friend, and he's what I need right now, and so he pours into my life, and so that's a friend to have. You know what I'm saying? I realize that some relationships are not like that, and some people don't have even that. So I'm grateful and thankful for that. Yeah, sweet 16. Our anniversary is May 7th. I'm excited. I'm just happy to be here. Happy Mother's Day to all the beautiful mothers. If I don't see you, talk to you, get on live with you, happy Mother's Day to all you beautiful mothers. If you are fortunate enough to still have your mother here on earth, show your mother some love. If you guys are at odds and it's just not going to happen, send up a prayer for your mother. Pray for peace. Pray for her safety. Pray for just renewing of relationships, if that's God's will. Just pray. You know what I'm saying? Just try to make some type of connection with your mother, whether it's a mental connection or a physical connection. All right, guys, so that is what's up. It is your girl, Health Coach Tamla, with What's Up Wednesday, and that is truly what's up. Detaching ourselves from things that are no longer serving us. I appreciate you guys. Have a great rest of your week. Enjoy this beautiful weather. And until next time, drink, eat, and be well. Peace.